Okay, we are going to continue on with the awards, and our next award is the Milton Wong Community Leadership Award. I'd like to welcome Michael Parr, Director of Formulation and Process Development from Evonik, to come up and present the award. Is Michael here? Oh, there you are.
Okay, thank you, Wendy. I'm very pleased to represent Evonik, a global company of approximately 35,000 people globally, and we're known for delivering super high quality specialty materials and services to a wide array of industries, with a heavy investment now in life sciences going forward, including in Vancouver, where we produce lipid nanoparticle drug product candidates for companies and their clinical trials worldwide. So many of you know that the Vancouver site was originally founded as Northern Lipids way back in the early 1990s. Yeah, some people remember that name. And I'm happy to say that the Northern Lipids brand is actually returning as part of the launch of our new catalog of additional GMP lipids to complement those that we already produce, the Acutis lipids that Evonik first produced in commercial quantities to support BioNTech, Pfizer as part of the COVID pandemic response. So while we maintain the Lipex brand, which some of you recognize as well, in terms of our custom equipment, the Northern Lipids brand is coming back for those offerings as well. So it's certainly nice to see that as we move forward, our global company is recognizing our roots here in this community. So this award celebrates an individual who has made an exceptional contribution to the advancement of BC's life sciences community, whether they are from within or outside the sector. It recognizes his or her accomplishments in fostering connections between external supporters, which is pivotal in propelling sector growth and advancement. This year's winner of the Milton Wong Community Leadership Award is Joseph Garcia. Joseph Garcia is a partner at Blake, Castles and Graydon LLP. Joseph is a leading life sciences transactional lawyer in Canada. Joseph's practice focuses on corporate finance and mergers and acquisitions. He advises public and private companies, investment dealers, venture capital, and private equity funds, and acts as independent counsel to boards of directors. Please enjoy this video that provides insight into Mr. Garcia's impact on our community.
I could not be more humbled and proud to be associated with Milton Wong. So Milton was an incredible example of creativity and tenacity, both in his career and philanthropy, and his focus on community and diversity at a time when it was critical in helping the broader community and elements of that community. And that was a significant milestone contribution to British Columbia. So every community leader here in BC, by definition, has inspired me and has contributed significantly. I've had the privilege to work with and learn from many of those visionary leaders. Although I can't name everyone, I have been very fortunate to acquire perspective and insights from amazing individuals including David Main, Ali Tarani, Richard Glickman, Simon Pimstone, Ian Mortimer, Gord McCauley, Bill Hunter, Carl Hansen, Nancy Harrison, Ali Articani, and Doug Jansen. They taught me the importance of active listening, empathy, humility, creativity, tenacity, risk-taking focus, communication, collaboration, responsiveness, and most critically, diversity and inclusiveness, and are inspirational as local leaders. So some advice I would give to future leaders and community builders is dream big. Always think about how you can positively make a difference. I'm both proud and humbled to receive this award, but really I see this award as a reflection of our broader community and the successes of many, many people, both prior to my joining the community, while I've been here, and I look forward to the future leaders that help take our community to bigger and better things.
Please join me in welcoming Joe to the stage.
Wow. Hi, everyone. Please take a look around the room. It's an incredible community that you've built. Tonight, I'd like to focus my remarks on you and share one personal story that sort of reflects part of my experiences here in this community and why you're so important to me. So, good evening. I'm really deeply honored and grateful to receive this award. It is even more special because it is named after Milton Wong, who was a pillar of our broader BC community. He was an incredible business person, generous philanthropist, and leading contributor to diversity and inclusion initiatives. His legacy lives on, and I will speak more about that later in my remarks. Thank you to Life Sciences BC, the persons who nominated me, and the adjudication committee. Congratulations to the Distinguished Award winners tonight and past award winners. Your contributions have made us stronger and better able to compete on a global basis. I've recently given a lot of thought about the meaning of community. Who's included? Is it limited by geography? What types of organizations play a pivotal role? My conclusion is, in simple terms, is that our life sciences community is fundamentally about people helping people. What binds us together is our desire to contribute in both large and small ways, to translate scientific advances into products and services that benefit patients. Our community is an ecosystem of individuals making a difference through participation in government, for-profit corporations, nonprofit organizations, academic and research institutions, and service providers, among others. We are not limited by geography, and our impact is global. Critically, though, what sets us apart is our willingness to help each other. It can be as simple as taking the time to answer colleagues' questions, driving impact relationship-building opportunities, growing effective management teams that develop products that address significant unmet medical needs, or government support of initiatives that improve patient care. You're amazing, and together with people who could not be here tonight and past contributors, you have built an incredible life sciences community that is the envy of many. I could not have imagined a more rewarding career. I get to work closely with the most creative, hardworking, and intelligent people imaginable. It is a privilege and one that I do not take for granted. I was welcomed into our community in 1993 and volunteered with BC Biotech, as LSBC was known at that time. I was embraced with open arms, and my BC-based journey began. I cannot emphasize enough how much support I got as I built my career. I wish I could name every single person and list every opportunity offered to me. I would not be here without you, and I thank you. I'd be remiss if I did not highlight a few examples of support I received and the outstanding community building efforts of others. It was not lost on me that a few years after becoming a lawyer, Nancy Harrison, who was a successful VC with Ventures West at the time, took me to lunch and shared her insights and perspectives. That is leadership focused on the future. More recently, Ali Ardakani, Gerald Davis, and Cedric Bisson decided to support current and future CEO relationship building and development by planning and hosting the next CEO Summit, which concluded last night. Many of the participants are here with us tonight. It was a remarkable opportunity to bring together leading life sciences CEOs from across Canada to establish or expand relationships and share their experiences. Each CEO was responsible for inviting a future leader to participate. Now that is effective leadership and fosters community building at scale. Gord McCauley, Matt Carlisle, and Dave Rogers, among others, have built Admare into an exceptional Canadian cornerstone life sciences organization. Their leadership took a great concept and made it much better and national. It has supported the training of future leaders and directly translated technologies by forming spin-out companies. Now that is leadership on a national scale. I'd like to recognize Wendy Hurlburt and how her tenacity has grown LSBC into a financially secure and trusted advocate for our life sciences sector. Now that is inspirational leadership. I noticed Jolyon Burton is here in attendance tonight. Jolly and Brian established Bloom Burton many moons ago. Bloom Burton has strongly supported the growth of our national life sciences sector. That is leadership executed with humor and tailored velvet jackets. Tonight, I also noticed Christian Barrow, who's with JP Morgan, and Ann Woods with RBCX, who are in attendance. Thank you for all of your community building efforts. I wish I had time tonight to highlight all of the people and organizations that have significantly contributed to the growth of our community. My contributions have been modest in comparison. I'd like to take a moment to touch on diversity and inclusion. Milton Wong was a visionary in so many ways. His legacy lives on through the Laurier Institution, which he helped establish. It is a national nonprofit dedicated to the study of Canadian equity, diversity, and inclusion, and to inspire action. I believe diversity, inclusiveness, and equity initiatives make us stronger and more able to address the challenges that we face. The benefits of considering a diversity of viewpoints are irrefutable. It is a moral imperative and a strategic advantage. Before I conclude with a very personal story that encapsulates what our life sciences community means to me, I want to thank my family and my colleagues at Blake's. My wife, Catherine, is a portfolio manager at Leith Wheeler, and unfortunately, she had to be in Nova Scotia yesterday and is in Michigan today on business. My daughters, Lauren and Kate, are here tonight to celebrate with me. So thank you for coming. I would not be here without their love and support. I'm very proud of them. Lauren and Kate have diverse interests and are succeeding academically and in the pursuit of their dreams. I could not be happier to be their father and Catherine's husband. To my colleagues at Blake's, I can't imagine working with a more distinguished group of professionals. I want to highlight Kyle Meiswich and Emma Costante, who are here tonight with us, for their untiring efforts to build relationships in our community and execute on complicated life sciences mandates. Emma and Kyle are amazing partners. Blake's is a leading law firm for a reason. It is about teamwork, and my colleagues have become family. I'd like to conclude by discussing the importance of community in times of need. My time came in late 2020 and early 2021. I believe I'm alive today because of the incredible support that people in our BC life sciences community provided, and I mean that literally. I was fortunate to work with management of AbCellera on its IPO, which closed in mid-December 2020. Less than a week later, I had surgery at VGH. The surgery was successful, but the complications nearly killed me. Over the subsequent 3 months, I lost 42 pounds while fighting infections and other complications. Many, many people in our community rallied around me. My family and I are very grateful for that support. It made a world of difference and will never be forgotten. I would like to specifically thank Simon Pimstone and Richard Glickman. Each of them called me at least twice a week to offer their support, encouragement, and advice. They are empathetic, magnificent human beings, and I'm proud to call them my friends. Thank you, Simon and Richard. While at VGH, I caught COVID in a ward outbreak. My health deteriorated quickly over several days, and I was told that the treatment regime for my infections and COVID would conflict at some point if my conditions worsened. They did, and the future was looking bleak. Abcellera and Lilly had developed Bamlan Ivimab. I can never pronounce that. Okay. You've got to name products that are easier to pronounce. It's a monoclonal antibody as a treatment for COVID. It had been approved by the Canadian government, and there was a supply in Vancouver. Abcellera and others rallied in unbelievable and selfless ways to help me. I was the first patient in BC to receive the drug, and within 24 hours, of being infused, I had no discernible COVID symptoms. I was then able to focus on my recovery from my other symptoms. Carl Hansen, Andrew Booth, and Trin Stimmert, I believe you and the entire Abcellera team saved my life. Thank you. My family and I will be eternally grateful. In conclusion, I believe the foundation of an impactful and rewarding career is to establish relationships, support colleagues, and give back to our community. We do not exist in a vacuum. Isaac Newton once said, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." All of us have stood on the shoulders of giants. It is our job to support each other and grow our amazing life sciences community for future participants, all of which will ultimately benefit patients. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe, and thank you for sharing that story. Many of us in the community knew it, but even hearing it again, it chokes you up and really, of course, brings home what this is all about. So once again, Joe, congratulations, and thank you for everything that you do for the community.